All right, guys, welcome to another episode on the Highs and Lows podcast crypto segment. This is our episode 9. So you can imagine we've been doing this for about 9 different times now. So in case you're just getting started, this is your first time watching this podcast, we talk about everything happening in the crypto space, the blockchain ecosystem, Web3, investing, trading, name it. This is the podcast you should be listening to and you should be watching for all of the informations related to the cryptocurrency ecosystem. My name is Solomon Gift Amundi and I'm your host. And with me here, I'm with my co-host, Mr. Ochamba Miracle.
Hi guys, it's always fantastic to talk about what's happening in the market. So, talking about this market, you just saw the trend, the Mascot, Mascot page.
Yeah, it's crazy talking about meme coins. A lot has been happening within the past 7 days. A lot. In fact, from our episode 8 till date, Bitcoin has made a new all-time high. Above $90,000.
Sure.
Currently, although it has corrected to $89,000 now, but we've seen above $90,000, almost $93,000 all-time high for Bitcoin. But that's not even the most exciting part. The most exciting part has been what has been going on in the markets relating to pumps. We've seen insane and aggressive pumps, which started majorly in terms of mainstream, started majorly with Binance listing act, which was very unexpected.
Yeah, that's quite interesting for me, because when we talk about meme coins, most persons kind of push away, don't trade memes. But this circle, it's now obvious that Binance and the likes are one of the huge enablers of meme coins.
Yeah,
because talking about I think the listed act, Peanuts, was this other ones that caused issues earlier this year. Is it Nero?
Nero.
And the whole, I think is it the Hippo? They just listed Hippo
they also
for
listed
their perpetual contract and all that stuff. So we've seen a whole lot of narrative in this meme trend. We've seen TikTok animals, zoo animals. We've seen election candidates.
Yes.
We've seen captured animals or killed animals. Now we are seeing mascots, right? We are seeing Binance mascot, Coinbase mascot, American mascot, all those kind of stuff. So it's quite interesting. But then, as we know, utility tokens hasn't moved yet. So we are still dabbling with meme coins, which is quite exciting to see.
But the crazy thing now is beyond people's expectation. Like you said, most persons aren't really into trading memes. They see it as unconventional. They say it doesn't make sense.
Like gambling.
It's peak gambling. You get the odds are against you, most persons. But with the way the ecosystem is right now, with how far it has gone and how much maturity there is in the ecosystem now, we can all agree that memes are here to stay. Meme coins are not going anywhere. And also, if we talk about returns, meme coins have given the most returns. They've done the most pumps. You get the most return on investment. Even this year, even in the last bull run, the last bull run, you can't even argue it that Shiba was the project that did the most returns.
Shiba, we saw SafeMoon,
we saw Shiba was the one that did the most returns. Then you can also call Doge
too,
the most returns. And the crazy thing now is unlike what most persons will say that these memes are pump and dump, you won't see them after a while. Fast forward 4 years after, Shiba is still here.
But then you won't argue that compared to the amount of meme coins that are present to the ones that have gone, a whole lot have gone. Even some of the ones that even reached $1 billion, $2 billion market cap.
Yes.
The likes of SafeMoon, I think Elongate too did very well, and a whole lot of them. But to be sincere, you will now have two kinds of memes. We have like OG memes, like, or would I call it community memes, or memes that have graduated into borderline being like a utility or accepted meme. The likes of Shiba,
more like too big to fail.
Yes, kind of thing. So, but even at that too, we still now have some of these newer meme coins that most of the times it's not trend based. For example, this new Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency, which, by the way, have actually done good numbers.
Yeah, that's one of our best calls.
Yes, so far. Last time we spoke about it here, it really did well. Now we are seeing the likes of Act that did like more than 34x. We are seeing Doge did numbers.
Yes,
massive
from where we called
like 100x.
Yeah, from where we called Doge, it has done more than 100x.
Right.
From where we called.
So you can imagine, if you put $10,
and that is actually from where we called it on our spaces.
Yes.
Yeah, but on this podcast, from where we called it around 10 million or so. It has done like 40x.
Yeah.
On the podcast.
So it's quite interesting to see, and also looking at the fact that the market hasn't actually moved in terms of altcoins.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But then we are getting these meme coins rallying like crazy. Even before we reached here, one of the meme coins that we are tracking, which is what's it called? Ghosty, which is Phantom's mascot. It was like when I told you about it, was around 200 and something million market cap.
Yes.
When we left, when we were coming around, it was around 600. Before we reached here, it's 1.5,
1.3.
Yes, 1.5 million market cap, and it's crazy numbers if you calculate from 300k to 1.5 million dollar market cap. So
exactly. But the thing now is, most persons now jump into memes blindly. Now we can be able to like pick these memes and have a higher success rate. You get maybe have up to like 65%, 75% success rate in terms of the memes that we pick that do well.
Yes.
But the average person trading crypto, most times person will struggle to even hit a 10% success rate to pick meme coins that would actually do good numbers.
It's a strategy.
It's because of strategy,
yes,
experience,
yes,
you get, and also not paying attention, not having a strategy. Yeah, so there are so many factors. I think we'll still discuss that.
Because like we said, there are like two kinds of memes. If you're buying like Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency, you know that it's going to pump anytime, any day.
Yes.
Right? Because it's already established. But if you're buying a meme that is on a certain kind of trend, you should have a strategy. If it does 2x, I'll remove my capital. Let me see if this trend would still boost it more.
Yes.
If I can get more money out of it. But if you're buying something like Doge, right, you know that if market set, this Doge will pump, right? And then we still have the likes of Wen. We spoke about Wen too.
We've spoken about Wen several times.
Yes. Then I bought some more guac recently. I also bought WMM, which is weird medieval memes.
Yes.
Which these are like good OG memes that they don't need narratives to pump. They are going to pump, right? But then there are some that we are looking at mascots now. There was a time we were looking at zoo animals. There was a time we were looking at captured and killed animals. There was a time we were looking at pets, right? So these ones are like trend based, and if that trend passes, most of the times we're going to see heavy amounts of dumps. So yeah,
I totally agree with that. On to the next major thing we saw that happened this week. We saw crypto trading volume go easily above $300 billion, and we saw 100% confirmations that the bull market is upon us, which I would say not entirely, because it's just meme coins and Bitcoin moving. If you look at the market, almost all the projects in the market have not gotten back to their previous all-time high.
That's true.
Only Bitcoin has gotten back to its previous all-time high and beat its previous all-time high. Even projects that set new all-time high this year, the likes of Injective, they've not gotten back to that all-time high. They're still struggling. But when you talk about memes, most memes have gotten to the all-time high they set first half of this year, and they have broken through the all-time highs. You get, except for like the older memes that we are yet to see them get to their previous all-time high. Yet we're still seeing that, but I believe like Doge will sooner or later make a new all-time high.
That's true. Yes,
would obviously still get its all-time high, but we haven't seen that.
Yes.
But at least we can see these meme coins, even the OG memes from like 2020, 2021, even the ones from 2023, like Pepe 2023, we can see them making considerable moves. Pepe has done almost 10x. It has done about 10x. At least it has moved by, let's say, 300-400% from its all-time low. You get, so, but you can't say the same thing for altcoins. It's extremely difficult, minus you that has made a new all-time high. You get, minus you, it's extremely difficult to be able to easily point out or pick any other utility project that has gotten to its all-time high and surpassed its all-time high. Like, extremely difficult. Even the best of the best.
Yes, because you can look projects. You can see Ethereum, but somehow I'm beginning to think that this thing is like an accepted mindset thing, because it now seems like meme coins does not obey the Bitcoin money cycle. Yes, because normally we know that everybody's waiting for Bitcoin dominance to drop so that alts will start pumping. But then somehow we are differentiating meme coins from alts. But meme coins, in a way, meme coins are actually alts, right?
Yeah, they're alts, but you don't need to see anything to have them move.
But the thing is,
for example, when we're talking about like the other altcoins and utility projects, you want to see like tokenomics.
Yeah.
You want to see distribution. You want to see how these tokens will be allocated. You want to see vesting. Like so many things. You want to see, is it deflationary or inflationary? You want to see so many things. But for memes, you're not really looking at that. If at all you're looking at tokenomics on memes, we just want to see, okay, are they giving out a certain percentage of this meme as airdrop to so and so community? You rarely see stuffs like, we are reserving this percentage of meme for the team. It will be released quarterly or monthly or yearly, or it will be unlocked. Nah, you don't see that. So it's a one way.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I actually think this whole thing is a mindset stuff, because one, somehow we've categorized, we have utility tokens, we have meme coins, and now we are looking at, these days now people are beginning now to look at meme coin distribution before they even get into these meme coins, so that
meme coin distribution is actually 100% necessary.
Now, because they don't want to get dumped out by maybe the devs or some of the guys that just bought in.
But at the same time, I feel meme coin distribution has always been at the center and at the core, because if you remember in 2020, Elon Musk said something. He said why Doge had not moved yet was because a few persons were holding too many and too much Dogecoin, that if they can distribute it, it will take off.
Yes.
And few weeks after he said that, Doge started flying, because those wallets, they'll start distributing, even if they're distributing to their own wallets, you get, but it just gives that
illusion.
Mentality and illusion that this thing is well distributed.
It still falls into what I'm saying, because the truth is, if you check most of these meme coins tokenomics in terms of token supply, you're seeing 1 billion, some of them 100 billion, but you're seeing a utility token only have 100 million, 10 million, right? But then people just believe it's meme, so let's just put in money fast enough. I can tell you for a fact, if you pick, let's say, a low cap utility token, which one would I say now, like let's say Ochai, right? And you tell everybody this is a meme coin, go into it, Ochai is going to pump crazy,
obviously,
right?
True.
Now I think another thing too that I call it the psychology of pricing is, most meme coins don't start at 0.00, they start at 0.00001. So people now have this mentality of, guy, if this thing fit cancel 4 zeros, you understand? Yes, you're in good money. Same mentality why someone will be looking at a coin that is $1 but has a supply of 2,000 and be like, this thing is $1, don't pump, I need one within like 0.001. And you're going to buy a coin that is 0.001 but has a supply of 10 million. because you don't understand market cap. So for me, it's a mindset thing. If everybody decides, or a majority of people that are degens decide that let's now switch to utility tokens and behave as if they are meme coins and start, you see the market will change. That dominance that we are waiting for to drop would actually drop, right? But now people are rotating and having fun. It's one narrative after another. From Zuan, I think earlier this week we are enjoying Hezbollah cards, peanuts, what was it called, animal meta, right? All of a sudden it now switches to mascots.
Mascot meta.
Now it's mascot meta. Before
I think we even saw one that Elon Musk did retweet.
Yes,
about
hamster fight club. And someone just created it,
and pumped by crazy. Over 100x in a
now Litecoin. Don't forget, Litecoin came out and made a tweet that Litecoin now identifies as a meme coin.
Yeah,
they immediately created a token called Litecoin plus memecoin equals Limecoin. So that was Limecoin first. That one pumped. Then later Doge welcomed Litecoin, because of that their tweet welcomed Litecoin into the meme family and made a statement about whether welcoming them or having a mascot, right? Immediately they created Litecoin's mascot. That was what started the mascot trend. Because Litecoin, that mascot called Lester, pumped to I think more than 120 million market cap in which is crazy. 5 hours, right? So now it blew up the meta of mascot. People started creating Binance mascot, which pumped. Binance mascot had like 3 to 4 mascots. There was Jeff, there was what are those their names again? I've forgotten some of their names, like at least 3. Then we now had Coinbase mascot.
Yeah.
We had Phantom mascot, which we shared before we came here.
Yeah.
We had so many other mascots that were like really the meta now became a thing.
And they all did good
numbers.
Yeah,
they all did. All of them most of them reached at least $1 million market cap.
But the issue now is still most persons will lose money.
Of course, now this is a zero-sum game.
Of hype. No, aside the fact that it's a zero-sum game, most persons get too ecstatic when they say things like this. The euphoria sets in, the FOMO sets in, and immediately they are saying things like this, they are rushing to just throwing money.
Yeah, some people don't understand how or where the meta changed. So
you get, by the time maybe somebody sees a project that was launched at, let's say, $500,000 market cap, a meme coin, and the person is like, let's just leave memes. The next 6 hours, the person hears that meme coin is now at $55 million market cap.
FOMO in, yes.
Instantly, the next meme coin the person sees that was created and is at 1 million, the person would jump in.
That's it.
And when that meme coin gets to, let's say, 6 million, the person is up 600%. The person would still not take profit, anticipating that this one,
it's revenge trading.
This one would get to 100M, and at the end, few hours after, you see it at maybe $30,000 market cap. By then, your capital is down almost 99%.
So I think one thing we have to let our viewers know is avoid revenge trading, right? Yes, we have FOMO. FOMO is when you missed out on a thing, but then you still want to get into it because you believe it's going to still go up. But revenge trading is you missed out and then you're looking for the next thing to get into by all means. Revenge trading has always, every single time, proven to put people into trouble, right? Because most of the times you're going to be in profit, but you're not going to take these profits. Why? Because you want to make back the money you lost or you didn't make in the previous token, and also more money within the same token. So avoid revenge trading at all costs. There's always opportunity in this market every single time, so yeah. But the market is actually, I want to find out how far this mascot trend would go.
I don't think the mascot trend would last more than a week, but I do believe there will be some standout winners. Personally, I feel Ghosty, that's the Phantom mascot, would actually be one of the winners. You get, so I'm expecting it to still be relatively above $2-3 million. It can go much more than that. Now, why is because one major reason why I'm believing that Phantom mascot would stand out as one of the winners is we all know 90% of meme coin trading is happening on Solana.
Yes.
Currently.
The go-to wallet is Phantom.
Yes, and the go-to wallet is Phantom. Like, we all know that.
But don't
even if
that,
the go-to exchange, the go-to DEX is not Jupiter, even if it's not Jupiter, because most persons can still use both.
Yes.
Even if it's not Jupiter, but the go-to wallet for most persons is Phantom, and Phantom has pushed crazy updates to you get to the Solana ecosystem. So I do believe that if those persons, the community pushing that Phantom Mascot, if they can push it to like 25M, then you can't deny it again that it would definitely survive. You know, that's one major thing. If a meme coin, irrespective of the narrative, if it's original and it can get to a particular market cap. Also, mind you, this Phantom Mascot was created like a month ago.
Yes.
It wasn't just created now.
It wasn't created now.
You get, so if they can be able to rally around, push it to above 20M, don't worry, it will survive.
But you just need, if Phantom itself has like does like a retweet, crazy numbers.
Yeah, if Phantom does a retweet, definitely crazy numbers. But that's why I said if the community can push it to like $20 million LTV, Phantom would have no choice than to support.
If it does,
Solana too would obviously support.
But I feel for me in this whole mascot game, I feel the winner would be the leader, which is Leicester.
Leicester would most likely, because
now it's 100 and something million.
Dogecoin actually endorsed it.
Yes, it was.
You understand? So I strongly believe it's there to stay. But yeah, looking at still on meme coins, we all know Solana is like a meme chain now. You get 80% of Solana daily trading volume is generated via memes. What do you think about meme coin trading on other blockchains? We've seen just recently Base. I know I bought some meme coins on Base, like Goat has done like 6x. And we've seen some other meme coins start appreciating on Base. Do you think Base has a chance? On Sui too, we've seen the same. Shared one today to you get. We'll talk about later. Still on Base, on Sui rather. On Sui, shared one on Sui. We are beginning to see lots of activities too. On Sui, on Sui. And Sui is the only blockchain currently that has created a new all-time high.
Yes, so
from the last
time, yes,
it's like the only one.
So for me, Sui
wasn't even in the last bull run.
It came out, I think, after the bull run.
It came up last year.
Yeah. So for me, I'm not like a huge fan of Sui. I don't know why. Sui is not my thing, but you can't deny Solana is leading the pack in this whole meme trading thing. But we are now seeing traction, a little bit of traction on Sui.
Yes.
I think we even saw an airdrop
we'll Sui. Get to that. Yeah.
Right. So there will people that will trade on Sui, but you cannot compare the volume, the community, the rate at which you would make money faster.
The liquidity.
The liquidity in other chain. What other chains can do is just try as much as possible to maybe, instead of, if you have a crowd, if you have a community that are Sui based, keep them on Sui. Don't allow them to now start going into Solana to trade memes. So if you can have, if the Sui core community, maybe the devs or whatever, starts now pushing out memes, making those memes run numbers, investing money into memes to keep their community and to probably attract other new, because you can't get people from Solana to go into Sui memes now. It's going to be a little bit tricky.
Very, very difficult.
Right? Rather get new people from maybe Ton to come into Sui, because there's no meme community currently on Ton, like actively currently. You know, if you can get those guys that came in because of airdrops from Ton, get them into Sui to do memes. Sui memes is going to blow up. But if you can't do that right now, you can't compete with what's it called? Solana. Even if your fees are cheap or your memes are really good, guys are making a killing on Solana currently. Then when you now look at Base, I think Base is the same thing, right? So, but for me, Sui, like, is totally, standalone chain, so it's easier. I think it's easier for them to get guys from the Ton community, the ecosystem, the airdrop, the guys that came in for airdrops, get them to see you, and we are now going to see like almost a mad competition, because now you're training them on how to trade memes, and all that stuff, and you're going to have a good community.
It's easier said than done, actually, and this things take time.
It takes time, but then if you start it now, before the end of the quarter, you can actually maybe even get a good competing ecosystem. Because don't forget, when Solana came in, there was Binance Smart Chain, there was Avalanche, there was Phantom, there was a whole lot of all these other chains.
But the truth is, if we'll be sincere, Binance Smart Chain stopped innovating. They stopped pushing. They stopped they didn't invest into community. Solana invested aggressively. Okay, look at Solana Super Team. In different countries, you get different continents. See what they are doing. They invested aggressively into all what Solana is doing right now. It's based on months of planning and hard work. Solana has one of the biggest developer community that they hold. You get like breakpoints almost every year. You get bringing about innovation. See what Solana did with gaming, even if the game is not yet out. So the graphics, the information.
I spent a lot of money on that. What's the name of that
Atlas.
game?
Yeah, we spoke about it last time. Yeah.
I bought aircraft and space station.
Yeah, so it's crazy. You can imagine what's the level of branding Solana did, even in gaming. So people were even expecting that the games we would see on Solana would be mind blowing.
Yes.
A blockchain phone. Solana brought about that. You get, and they brought about this when we're seeing a bear market. First, they brought it fourth quarter of 2022.
And that brought a lot of people because of the airdrops.
When Solana had dumped. And even still talking about airdrops, Solana were able to innovate around airdrops using Bonk. And also using that as a strategy, bonding it together with the Solana phone. You get the second phase of the phone, it was sold out.
You get because people made money from the first one.
You get people got airdrops. Nobody did anticipate that. So that was like crazy marketing that Solana had done. Then before you now start talking of pump.fun that came in and made it extremely easy
the whole thing
to launch memecoins, you get, and other tasks that Solana brought on chain to Camino. All those are airdrops that they brought up and people were anticipating. You get racking of points.
Like you said, it was really innovative, because now even the concept of not giving out the whole airdrop at a go, having a season 2,
it's still Solana.
It's Solana project.
Talking about making it very obvious that we'll be giving airdrop maybe every year, or
just
every
to
6
retain
months or something.
The users.
Solana.
So
So when you look at Jupiter, we saw when Jupiter started. We still remember how it started. Look at Jupiter now. You get, so these guys have really, really innovated. They have put in so much work and they were extremely intentional. So if CEO wants to do that, or any other blockchain wants to do that, it will also take time and lots of grooming. Let's not forget that Solana has suffered one of the most backlash. You get, in terms of their
blockchain
network shutting down. You get even the FTX crash. It affected. We saw Solana dump all the way to $6 in November 2022. We saw people saying Solana is dead. It's dead. So many influencers then were saying Solana dead chain. It's going to zero. It's going to zero.
But I think
most persons never believe
other chains shouldn't have it as difficult as Solana, because
that's what I'm saying.
Solana has actually even showed you the blueprint.
So all you just have to do is probably, they're now up there.
Yes, but now you're not supposed to compete against them. Rather, you're supposed to find a way to understudy them, find out their weaknesses, and find a way to get your own community or get your own chain to be, if they are looking at Solana, what's the second option? This chain. Right? Because now most people are not even looking at going to trade on Binance Smart Chain memes. Even though Binance Smart Chain is cheap, Binance Smart Chain is easily accessible, all that good stuff, but nobody's even looking at it.
That's why I said Binance Smart Chain, they stopped innovating.
But let's see.
They had a huge chance in the first quarter of 2023. You get, before we started seeing the market spike, while Solana was at its lowest, playing around $9 and $15 around that time. Binance Smart Chain, and people were complaining of extreme gas fees on Ethereum when trading memes, because memes trading always
brought about
like activities on Ethereum, and it was always ongoing. Whenever the market is looking sluggish, people start doing memes on Ethereum. But the gas fees was what was hindering it from exploding. Now that was when Binance Smart Chain was supposed to innovate, step in and do stuffs, but they never did anything about it. You get, and that was when Base was still just starting. You get, that was when they just launched Base. Bridging of funds to Base will take some time. You get, so Base didn't even have the opportunity to even innovate around that then.
That's true.
So Binance Smart Chain actually messed up, if you ask me. They had the time to do a whole lot, but they were just not focusing or paying attention to that. I think that's like the major thing there. So next, looking at airdrops. A huge airdrop happened this week that most persons are unaware of, and this airdrop happened in no other chain than the SU blockchain. One crazy thing is SU was one of the blockchains too that received the most backlash for last year because they did not give airdrop. But right now, they are the blockchain that is given the most airdrop for dApps within their ecosystem. So we saw the SU name service, NS, that's a ticker. We saw them give out an airdrop to people that own SU names on their platform. So people got between $1,000 of NS token to as much as $65,000 worth of NX token, and they didn't have to go tap their screen or refer people. They did not have to do that. All they had to do was mint some names on SU. So depending on how many names you had, that would be able to translate to how many NS tokens you would get. And NS token has finally listed on Bybit, so you can convert it to SU tokens and then to real cash. So people got $1,000, some got 10,000, some got 20,000, and it was extremely easy.
Sweet
it was
money,
not stressful at all. Very, very easy. So for people doubting airdrops, you can make crazy money from airdrop. Now, talking about this airdrop, most persons will say it's luck. It's actually not luck, because we have seen the same blueprint play out multiple times. 2021, we saw Ethereum, ENS, Ethereum naming service. They were like the first to give like an airdrop to people that had the Ethereum name.
And then we had the naming service boom from other chains.
Yes, from other chains. We started seeing that people started trying to do something like that. Then I think 2022 or thereabout, we saw Space ID. This was now Binance Smart Chain, that they also did something relative to that. They also gave like airdrop based on the same criteria, and now SU has done the same thing. So if I were you watching this and thinking how you can leverage on this, you should be looking for other L1 chains that have like a naming service that has no token yet, and you can actually leverage on it. You create different names and you would most likely qualify for future airdrops once their token goes live. This is a strategy that has always worked. It has always worked. So you have to take advantage of it if you're really looking for easy ways to make money via airdrops. Next, we'll talk about them like some meme coins that we're buying and some meme projects that we're expecting, basically our trades. But before we get to that, let's reflect on our past trades that we've dropped. One of the trades that we dropped, Doge, Department of Government Efficiency. If you got into that project, you should be up at least over 3,000% in profit, because we spoke about it when it was around $10 million market cap, and right now it's above $400 million market cap. So you should be sitting on nothing less than 3,000%. So assuming you invested about $100, you should be having about over $3,000 profits now. Another project we spoke about, when is up about 60%, so it's still a good buy. You can look into it. Two other projects we spoke about in our last episode, Sundog and Suncat, they are both up. Suncat is up almost 80%, Sundog is up about 110%. So you can look at these projects and you can position yourself. Another project we did speak about, Jason. It hasn't moved yet, a celebrity meme coin. It has not yet moved. It's still at almost the same price. So talking about our recent trades that we made this week. This week was actually a very, very favorable week talking about meme coin trading, it was really favorable, and because we made trades on Hashbula Cats, Doge, and so many others, and Phantom Mascot. So yeah, so for those watching thinking of where we drop these trades, we actually drop it in our Telegram channel or on our Twitter handles. That's where we drop the trades. So but from the Telegram channel you can have access to all of these trades. Now these trades did like very good numbers.
Yeah,
very good numbers. We were easily seeing 3x to as much as 20x. The Hashbula Cat, which is Bakis or Basic, I think Basic, we saw it run all the way from $1 million FDV to almost $30-something million FDV, and this was within a space of about 48 hours. You get now, most persons, the crazy thing now is most persons did not take that trade, right? Most persons didn't take the trade, and afterwards we've still dropped other very profitable trades. Like we've still dropped about 3-4 profitable trades that most persons would still not take. What do you think is the issue?
Well, like I said, there are people that they don't just take meme coin trades.
Yeah.
They've gotten their fingers burnt, so they don't mess with meme coins. And then there is this source of knowledge gap that some people don't know how to take these trades, right? For example, most people came for ton airdrop.
Yeah.
And now airdrops is no longer given. So now what else? They want to go and learn. So if you drop in some trades, if it's not on Binance, they don't know how to, trade it. And the truth is most of these meme coins are not on Binance. So that's some of the things that makes people not to take some of these calls.
Yeah. So before we round up on today's episode, we'll be leaving you guys with 2 meme coins that we're actually bullish on and we haven't dropped before. These are meme coins on the injective ecosystem. So one of the meme coins is Quant. Quant is at QUNT. It's currently at $14 million FDV right now. So you might want to look at it. And the other is Kira. Kira is around $4.9 million FDV. So you might want to also look at that. Now, mind you, this is not financial advice, so you need to do your due diligence. So thanks guys for watching. Please, if you're not following the channel, make sure to follow the channel. If you haven't liked and shared, make sure to like and share, and don't forget to comment. Should you have questions or topics you want us to cover, make sure you try to comment. And don't forget also, our Telegram channel is where we share like real-time information about projects we're buying, projects we feel will do well, and also we answer questions there to real time. And we're also planning to hold like a free lecture onboarding people to the Web3 blockchain and cryptocurrency ecosystem. So if you know this is what you want to learn and you want to know what really happens in this ecosystem, you have no idea, then please find your way to our Telegram channel so that you would have the information on when this lecture would hold. Thanks very much, and bye bye guys.